Hi, boys and girls. So we're going to keep learning about how Jesus was arrested. And just to remember that Judas betrayed Jesus. He brought the mob to the garden, remember that? And for 30 pieces of silver, he gave Jesus a kiss to say, "This is the one that you are to arrest." And after they arrested Jesus and all of Jesus's disciples ran away, they brought Jesus to the Sanhedrin, which were like the teachers of the law and the people that were in charge of the Jewish people. And at that time, they were trying to find a way that they could get Jesus thrown in jail, or better, or what they really wanted was for Jesus to die. So they tried to have some false witnesses come and tell stories about Jesus that just weren't true. And finally, they asked Jesus this one question. They said, "Tell us, are you the Christ, the Son of God?" And Jesus said, "Yes, I am, as you say." And because of that, they got all angry because they didn't think Jesus was the Son of God. And so they got all angry at him, and they started to spit on him, and they started to hit him, and then they brought him to a man named Pilate. Now, while this was all going on, remember Peter? Now, Peter, when Jesus and his disciples were back doing the Last Supper, and Jesus was passing out the bread and the wine, Peter, he said, "I will never disown you, Jesus. I will never betray you." But Jesus told him this. He said, "Peter, by the time the rooster crows 3 times, you will have betrayed me 3 times. So, boys and girls, so Peter, once Jesus was arrested, he ran away with the rest of the disciples, but Jesus was curious. Peter was curious about what was happening to Jesus. So Peter went and stood around a fire outside of where Jesus was being questioned by the teachers of the law. All right. Now, boys and girls, we're going to be making a rooster while I'm telling you this. Okay. And while he was around the fire, a girl came up to Jesus and came up to Peter and said, you are one of those people that were with Jesus. You are one of his followers." And Peter said, No, you're mistaken. It was not me. I was not with that man. I didn't know him." So then Peter went a little ways off. And again, another person came up to Peter and said, it's you. You were one of them. And Peter once again said, "No, you're mistaken. That is not me. I do not even know the man." And then a third time, somebody came up to Peter and said, "No, I know it's you. You are one of them. You are one of those disciples that was with Jesus." And Peter got a little bit more upset this time and said, "No, it is not I." And guess what? Right as soon as he said that, the rooster crowed 3 times. And Peter remembered what Jesus had said. That Jesus said, by the time the rooster crows, you are going to disown me. You're going to say, "You don't know me," 3 times. And when Peter realized that, he got really sad and he went off and cried. All right. So boys and girls, this is going to be the body of our rooster. I have to find my red marker. It went away here. Let's see if I have another one. All right, so on your rooster, you can add its frill on the top. You can make his gobbler on the bottom. And then we can make his beak. Let's see, where did it go? Look, there's a beak, and then you can color that in with a yellow marker. And then with your black marker, you can make his little eye. And when you look at this picture, boys and girls, you can remember about how Peter said he would never disown Jesus. He would never say he didn't know Jesus. But when it came down to it, first, Peter ran away with the rest of the disciples. And second, Peter said, "I don't know him. I don't know him. I don't know him," 3 times before the rooster crowed. But don't worry, because when Jesus rises from the dead, we're going to learn about how Jesus forgives Peter for saying he didn't know him. All right, so boys and girls, that's our story for now. Hope you have fun making this rooster craft. Bye.